The poem is called It's All Flowers in Profusion. And the song lyrics within the poem are from Les Fleurs by Dick Randolph. If you blink, you will miss that the entire tragicomedy hinges on an axletree pin so slight and frangible, not to mention pretty. It's not about how well anyone can do the Watusi. It's not about how the outbreak of Modigliani's and Clay's on the wall speaks to probity of character. Nor is it the view from the terrace can suck from the soul of a well-intentioned person everything in their lungs. It isn't about the tongue's plasticity, the majestic muscle for rip-roaring oratory, and its minor league tussle with a fresh new shade of ice cream. It's not about how quickly Kate can reverse her rictus of surprise, or disheveled, faded Spencer's delight to have cuss words fly out of his mouth, oh, at long last. It's not Sydney's standard issue backstory, the pre-70s widowerhood foisted on Glenn Ford, Brian Keith, Christopher Plummer, but never Dean Martin. Meek-voiced Bea Richards and schnockered Cecil Calloway come close to identifying where the pin rests in place. He knocks back the scotch with his message of lip service liberalism. She materializes like a seraph to remind Spencer how forgetful middle-aged men can be about love. I missed it myself until I went back to look at the stills from the film, and there is where I found it. Her hand, his ear, a daisy. Back up a few steps with tonight's Aspie in residence, and I'll break it down to you. Look to the girl. She is only 23, the age when the sculpture of miracles that sees through your eyes is finished and gallery ready. She is mostly puppy energy and surprised bursts of whipped cream from spring. Where does all that energy come from? Throughout the turmoil she's stirred up with her good news, all she can do is look pretty and be happy. As Kate tells us, she has always been a happy child and wouldn't know how to be otherwise. She and her daughter are a Persephone and Demeter who have never been separated. That girl has never tumbled down the bunny road to Hades. So their house is filled year-round with the succulent oranges, yellows, and reds of spring and summer. The girl has never understood a reason to actively choose bitterness. It's all flowers in profusion, fleur de lis, eglantine, and coquelicot. Amidst all the hand-wringing and gnashing of teeth, our ingenue surprises her anxious lover by popping a daisy behind his ear. And even though he takes that wholesome floweret right off, damn it, the axle tree snaps into place. Voila. Flowers may fracture between your fingers, but this couple's union will hold. It's as inevitable as spring, as ineffable as affection, as inescapable as a good upbringing. Minnie Riperton recorded a song 7 years after the happy couple flew united to Geneva. It was called Les Fleurs. The first verse ends like this. Inside every man lives the seed of a flower. If he looks within, he finds beauty and power. Sidney Poitier plays a man who has lost his family. A lot can be made about Kate and Spencer's wealth, their entitlement, their dream jobs, and the horrors awaiting the young lovers outside the door in 1967. Outside there still in 2022. Yet circumstances deceive. What Sidney wants in earnest is a common wildflower, A popular motif in the 1960s, a daisy is a sacred Norse symbol of beginnings, beauty, renewal, childbirth, motherhood, the sharing of joy. Is it naive to think so? Is it wrong to read that a man with a hole in his heart wants family and you, his own garden, a second chance to flourish? What is the color of your heart? What is the color of your favorite flower? Many sang that chorus like an anthem. Ring all the bells, sing and tell the people everywhere that the flower has come. Light up the sky with your prayers of gladness and rejoice, for the darkness is gone. Throw off your fears, let your heart beat freely at the sign that a new time is born. Thank you.
Yay, Emily.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Woo, very nicely done. Yeah.
Thank
Love it.
you.